You might remember him as the young rapper who skyrocketed to fame with hits like Lucid Dreams and All Girls Are the Same.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back then. Tell me what's the secret to love. I don't get it. Feel like.
But at just 21 years old, his life was cut short in a way that left fans, critics, and even the music industry amazed. Why did Juice WRLD die so quickly? That's what we're here to discuss. This is ZF Scene. Let's start at the beginning. Juice WRLD, born Gerard Anthony Higgins, grew up in Calumet Park, Illinois, a small suburb of Chicago, raised by his single mother, Carmela Wallace. He was a quiet kid with a passion for music. Influenced by artists like Kid Cudi and Kanye West, he started rapping in high school and quickly found his voice on SoundCloud, where he uploaded raw, emotional tracks that resonated with a generation craving authenticity. His breakout moment came in 2017 with All Girls Are the Same, a song that went viral on social media and caught the attention of major labels. By 2018, he'd signed with Interscope Records and released his debut mixtape, 999, followed by his breakthrough album, Goodbye and Good Riddance. That album included Lucid Dreams, a haunting track that not only topped charts but also earned Diamond certification. Juice WRLD wasn't just a rapper, he was a phenomenon, blending hip-hop with emo influences and speaking directly to the struggles of young people dealing with heartbreak, anxiety, and loss. But behind the success, there was a darker story coming up. Juice WRLD was open about his battles with mental health and substance abuse. In interviews, he talked about using drugs like lean, a mix of codeine and promethazine, to cope with the pressures of fame and his own insecurities.
You always had issues with drugs even before you started to get famous and rich?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was something that I was into early, low-key, due to music. Cause like, I was a music head, so like in 6th grade, 7th grade, I'm hearing songs about sipping lean. Those are like the real influential years, I feel like, especially.
His lyrics often reflected this inner turmoil. Songs like Ixanis and Lean With Me weren't just catchy, they were cries for help, raw confessions of a young man struggling to stay afloat. In 2019, he told Billboard that he was trying to quit lean, admitting, "I'm trying to get off that stuff. It's not good for you." But quitting wasn't easy. His addiction was deeply entrenched, fueled by the fast-paced, high-stress life of a rising star. Friends and collaborators later revealed that his drug use was more than just occasional, it was a daily battle. The documentary Juice WRLD Into the Abyss paints a stark picture of a young artist caught between his dreams and his demons. Now let's get to the heart of it. December 8, 2019. Juice WRLD was on a private plane from California to Chicago. Returning home after a show, on board were his girlfriend, Ali Lottie, his security team and other associates. But this wasn't just any flight. Unbeknownst to them, the FBI and local law enforcement had received a tip that the plane might be carrying illegal firearms and drugs.
Airport, they got a guy seizuring in here.
865 David, an ambulance inside the airport. Where in the airport?
The Atlantic.
As the plane landed at Chicago's Midway airport, authorities were waiting. The search began and tensions rose. According to reports, Juice WRLD became increasingly anxious, fearing arrest or legal trouble. In a desperate move, he allegedly ingested a large number of Percocet pills to hide them from the authorities. It was a fatal decision. Minutes later, he suffered a seizure. Paramedics rushed to the scene, but it was too late. Juice WRLD was pronounced dead at Advocate Christ Medical Center at 3:18 a.m. CT. He was just 6 days past his 21st birthday. The official cause of death was ruled an accidental overdose of oxycodone and codeine. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed that the manner of death was an accident, not a suicide or anything sinister. But rumors quickly spread. Some speculated that the stress of the police search triggered his overdose, while others pointed to his long-standing addiction as the root cause. In Into the Abyss, Ali Lottie revealed that Juice WRLD had consumed a pint of lean and over 20 pills the day he died. She described him as freaking out about the possibility of being caught with drugs, which led to his impulsive decision to swallow more pills. It's a heartbreaking reminder of how fear and addiction can spiral out of control. But Juice WRLD's death wasn't just a personal tragedy. It was a wake-up call for the music industry. His story highlighted the pervasive issue of substance abuse among young artists, especially in hip-hop where drug use is often glamorized. Artists like Lil Peep and Mac Miller had died from similar causes just years before, yet the cycle continued. Juice WRLD's openness about his struggles made his death even more poignant. He wasn't just a statistic, he was a voice for a generation dealing with mental health issues and addiction. His death sparked conversations about the need for better support systems for artists, from mental health resources to rehab programs. It also raised questions about the role of fans and the industry. Juice WRLD's music often glorified drug use, and his young fan base, many of whom idolized him, might have seen it as aspirational rather than cautionary. In the aftermath, artists like Lil Yachty and others spoke out, urging the community to do better. His legacy lives on through his music, with posthumous albums like Legends Never Die continuing to top charts. But his story is more than just his hits. It's a cautionary tale about the cost of chasing dreams without addressing the demons that come with them. Thanks for watching. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. See you next time.